Hi everybody, it is Dr. Lisa Ann Homick from Homick Advanced Chiropractic, and welcome to Brain Snob. This is episode number 49. I want everyone to be a brain snob. It's not an insult to be called a brain snob. It means you know enough about the brain to really go after what you want in life, because you're utilizing your brain for your performance, your personal performance in life. And it does start with good health. And we focus on the brain. It's the nervous system, the brain and spinal cord. It is the master system, and we start at the top. So join us for the ride, and I hope you're interested in these videos. I haven't done one in over a month. I'm sorry about that. I did a lot more blogging, so you can read, and now you can watch, because I'm doing a video today. So I want to talk about stress. It is the last month of the year. It is the holiday season. I celebrate Christmas. So I'm going to talk about Christmas. It is a federal holiday. You can't deny that. So for Christmas, everybody gets busy because there's a lot of expectations put on you. When you get together with family, when you're trying to meet up for your work Christmas parties, and every organization that you are a member of, they want to celebrate Christmas in some way. It's a busy time. Busy time. And then you want to catch all the sales so you can shop for your loved ones and give them some groovy things and save money at the same time. I don't blame you, but stress is sneaky. It's still unrecognized as something that is damaging to our health. We say, I'm stressed, or, oh, I'm at the end of my rope, and you don't know what to do about it because you're so involved in what's going on immediately in front of you. It's hard to step back, take a breather, and say, what contributed to this? Because it didn't happen yesterday. It didn't happen 5 minutes ago. Things build up over time. And when I talk to people about their health issues, I remind them there are overlapping causes. There's more than one thing happening at once, but we always focus on just one thing, and we shortchange ourselves. There are broad spectrum of things we need to address, and if we don't address them, we are selling ourselves short, and we still have leaks in the bucket, and I can use all kinds of crazy sayings to bring the point across. But because of these overlapping causes, there are compensating effects, and if you're not catching on to the compensation, you're not going to alleviate the problem. So we've got to get to the problem. And now that it's the holiday season, we kind of put our health on the back burner. For some silly reasons sometimes, if you want to be honest. We look at things that are not necessary in our lives, but somehow we make them necessary in our lives, and there's a lot of peer pressure. That is stressful. So can we back up and slow down and say, is this really important? Or can we do something different and keep everybody happy at the same time? Probably not. And your goal in life is not to keep everyone happy. Your goal in life is to be a participant in the world and making a difference in the world. And if some people are not happy, they're the ones shortchanging themselves. So, whole nother story, but that's part of our stress, dealing with people and understanding everybody's at a different level of understanding their own brain impairment and taking care of their own brain performance. It's an unrecognized science, and there's an art to it, and I'm trying to share that with you. So I want to talk about today about pre-injury status, because it's an important factor in how well you're going to heal. Folks come to the chiropractor because, well, they hurt themselves doing something probably silly, because the overlapping causes reach that breaking point. There is a tipping point when your body says, not today. I'm not putting up with that today. So they're injured. They fall, or they get some type of whiplash, or you name it. They've injured themselves, and it's usually in the middle of doing something that's got you so stressed and mentally whacked out that you ignore the warning signs, or you ignore you're not getting enough sleep 5 days in a row, and you're eating garbage because you're on the run. These are the typical things, and they add up. And so now you hurt yourself. You come to see me because I'm a chiropractor who's going to help you Get out of your pain because you hurt yourself. Now, what I'm more interested in is, because this is one event. This one event, it happened, it's over with. You want to recover from that. I get it. I want you to recover too. But your pre-injury status is more telling to me. And I want to delve deeply into that pre-injury status, because it's going to tell me if you are going to heal quickly, or if you're going to heal slowly, or if this might be the beginning of a chronic problem because it's not getting addressed properly. So, people do feel better over time. We want to do it quickly. We want to do it efficiently. And we don't want to set you up for future injuries. And that's what a lot of people do. They set themselves up for future suffering. I'm not in that business. I'm in the business of helping you understand what it takes to keep that master system, the brain and spinal cord, functioning so it takes good care of you. I know you have an injury. I know you're in pain. And there is time involved. There's always time and repetition required for healing. So let's understand that and let's be patient, because the things that led up to that day are going to be the informative things I'm looking for. And I'm also looking at, what are you doing day in and day out to support your health? And I call that part of the BFA protocol, brain first always. How are you moving your brain? How are you feeding your brain? And how are you talking to your brain? And that's going to impact how well you're going to heal today and how well you're going to heal tomorrow. So pre-injury status, very telling. This is the information that I am interested in. It's because the number one problem in health today is a burned out nervous system. That's my official word for it. Your nervous system is burned out. It's shot. It can't take care of you anymore. And you have a burdened brain. Now I know we focus on heart health, brain health. Nobody wants to die of a stroke, a hemorrhagic stroke, or a blood clot in the brain, or a heart attack. Those are the main things people concentrate on. Is their heart healthy? Well, that heart is only as healthy as your nervous system is healthy, because the nervous system is supplying the blood, supplying the tissues, supplying the muscle. Your heart's a muscle, so you have to take care of your muscles. And we know organ failure is what causes death. And usually that is lack of blood flow in some manner. There's a lack of blood flow to the heart, lack of blood flow to the brain. That's immediate death if an intervention can't handle that. But the nervous system is setting the stage for that lack of blood flow, or it's setting the stage for continual healthy blood flow. What side of that do you want to be on? What side? The nervous system that's functioning so it can handle all of this and conduct your body like the conductor of an orchestra, leading the way. Your nervous system leads the way, and I want to teach people about that. Yeah, you're going to get adjusted. We're going to talk about your nutrition. We're going to talk about how are you directing your life? How are you leading your life? Are you doing meaningful, purposeful activities so you feel like you're making a difference in the world? This is all important, and I'm not going to gloss over that, because eventually you do have tissue failure and organ failure. I don't want to go there. I want to go with a performing brain, a happy life full of ambition, and a lot of contentment. So we start with, what are you doing day in and day out to take care of your brain and to take care of your body? So keep in mind your pre-injury status before you're injured. That is important. So let's talk about that at your next visit. Let's get the BFA template and the map for the journey, the healing journey. And I want you to come to the office and look at the bullseye poster I have in the office, because we are going to hit the bullseye every time and get right to smack dab to what it takes to keep our brains healthy. So in the meantime, what are you going to do before you get in the office? You're going to watch more of these videos, you're going to read the blog, and you're going to get into a good conversation in the comment section of the videos. You're also going to sign up for 7 days free of BFA online coaching membership. Go to the blog, find out the email address so you can contact me and get that started, because we want to stay in touch in between visits, and help support your habits in between visits. And that interaction is very important, and that's what coaching is. It's constant interaction. So you don't have to feel like you're missing out in between visits. We can continue this. So I want you to become a brain snob and become a fully participating individual in the world. Thanks for watching.